Hello, yes, good morning, everybody. I hope you can hear my voice and also see my screen clearly. So, today I want us to use the vertical lines we have on our screens for analysis. I'm going to use this because you may not understand what they mean right now, but I will explain to you what they mean and how we are going to use them. So, today, this is what we expect to be happening. We do have a vertical line. This is the day before yesterday, the day before Friday on Thursday. And then we also have another vertical line, which is tomorrow. And then we also do have other vertical lines after tomorrow. So how we use these things is this, how we use these vertical lines. This is how we are going to use them. So we do have a sell position. We had a sell position here. We had a very good sell position here when the price broke below this point, when it was just breaking somewhere here. We had a sell limit. You can see that the price actually touched. We had a sell stop, the price touched it, and we also had a sell stop here. So the price also touched that sell limit somewhere here. So it touched it, but somehow the price is likely, it's like it's going up and it's going down at the same time, but we still do expect this to be some good sell. So what we are waiting for today is we're waiting for the price to establish a new high and a new low within these two vertical lines. So maybe the new high may be somewhere here, the new low should be somewhere here. If the price after this day, if the price can break below those highs and lows, then that's why we're going to focus on a trade from. So we just want to see what happens. We took a sell here on Friday. We are still holding. We took the sell, is still there. We took another sell today, still holding on to it. We are waiting for the new high and low to establish between these two vertical lines so that we can know whether we are looking for a sell or a buy in case the level is broken. So my next chart is GBP USD. So with the GBP USD so far as it is now, we have a vertical line. This is this day on Friday we had two vertical lines. So we had a line here, had a line there, we had a line there. The price almost broke above it, but it did not break completely above it. Then we also have a sell limit, a sell stop here. So the sell stop was triggered today. You can see that the sell stop was triggered today when the price broke below this point. So as we're speaking now, the price is headed straight to the lower side, which means we are still looking for more sell positions on this chart. We do expect the sellers to push price downwards. We are actually looking forward for a sell at least up to this point. The next target we expect the price to sell off from is this low here. So these are the few places we are looking at. We're looking at this point. We are also looking at this point here. And we are looking at on the upper side, we are looking at this level. This is resistance here. And then we also look at this resistance here. These are the points we want price to go up to so that we can consider position. My next chart is the US dollar Japanese yen. Looks like this chart is headed for a buy. We are heading to the upper side. So I'm not going to say this is a buy as such because on the monthly chart we still do expect some correction. On the weekly chart we still expect the price to correct itself at least up to around 130.974. We expect the price to correct itself at least up to this point here, which should give us a good place to look for a buy from. So if the price can pull back and come and touch this point, this will be the best place to look for a buy from. We expect the buyers to push price upwards at least up to this point here. So I hope that makes sense. That should make a lot of sense. My next chart is gold. So on gold so far I'll use a different indicator for analysis. On the 1 hour chart as it is now, we do have a very good resistance level here. We have a resistance, on the lower side we have a support. So we have a very good support. We have a support, there's a break above, we have a support, there's a break below, there's a break above, there's a break below, there's a break above, then we have a support, we have a support, we have a support, and we have a support here. So as the price is continuing downwards, as the price is continuing to the lower side, this is the best place we want to look for a buy position from. We are looking forward for a possible long-term buy position from this area here. If the price does not clearly descend and close below that point, then that should give us the best place to look for a buy from. So we just want to see what happens. We want to see what happens if the price fails to clearly break below this low. If the price fails to break below these two lines, which is 1785.85 and the next one is 1785.18, if the price fails to break below these two lines, then this here will give us the best place to look for a buy from. We are just waiting for a signal from around this area or a break below it so that it can continue as a sell at least up to this level, which is 1768.22. So if the price goes below that point, we expect the sellers to continue to push price downwards at least up to this level, which is 1756.20. So either buy it there, wait and buy it there, or wait and buy it somewhere there. My next chart is the SP500. So with this is bullish. We are in a very good uptrend. We are not going to recommend a sell as it is now. So just something which you may want to take and try to focus on in the future. Assuming you have a very good resistance like this one here, then the price goes above that resistance. The next candle forms a tail which touches that level but does not close below it. Instead, it closes green. Then the next candle opens there, goes as low as this point, but ends up also closing green. Then this is usually the correct signal to look for a buy. It's always the best time to consider buy position. So when this happens, when you see a formation like this one, it's always the ideal time to look for a buy position. This is always the best time to consider a buy position, expecting the buyers to push us upwards as it did. Your stop loss should just be somewhere below this, the low of this candle. So the next thing we expected that this did not happen. You can see that the price closed above. There is no tail. Instead, the price continued upwards. So the next chart, this is the next chart. The next chart is Brent oil. So with the Brent oil so far, look at how nicely that shape has formed. We have a very good expanding wedge formation. Here you can see it. So we had a support here, we had a support, we had a support. We are expecting a support if the price comes back to this point here. If it comes and touches this level, this will give us the ideal place to look for a buy from. So we just want to see what happens from around this area here so that we pick a buy position. We are expecting the buyers to push price upwards at least up to the line we have at the top. So thank you very much. That should bring us to the end of today's analysis. We'll meet again tomorrow at the same time. Thank you and see you.